Hello dear students. This is the part 2 of general methods of preparation of haloalkanes. Alright, in the part 1 I taught you the preparation of haloalkanes from hydrocarbons using alkanes. In the part 2 I am going to teach you the preparation of haloalkanes from hydrocarbons using alkenes. Alright dear students, so we are going to prepare haloalkanes from alkenes and the method is very simple by addition of halogen acids where HX can be HBr, HCl or HI. Alright, I hope it is clear to all of you. Before I teach you the method, I would like to tell you that dear students, alkenes are of two types, symmetrical and unsymmetrical alkenes. Now what do you mean by symmetrical alkenes? Symmetrical alkenes are those alkenes which have same number of carbons and hydrogen around double bond. You can see here ethene, CH2 double bond CH2. Now you see here but2ene. Here in the but2ene also around the double bond symmetry is same. So this is symmetrical alkene. And the second type are unsymmetrical alkene. Unsymmetrical alkenes are those alkenes in which around the double bond there are different number of carbons or hydrogens. Alright, like here this propene. In the propene around the double bond, both the carbons they have a different symmetry. So this becomes unsymmetrical alkene. Now, since we have two types of alkenes, so that means we will be having two ways to prepare haloalkanes. So first of all, I'm going to show you the preparation of haloalkane using symmetrical alkenes. Now symmetrical alkenes, it's very easy. We are going to react it with HBr. HBr, so CH3, CH2Br, anywhere around the double bond addition has to take place. So any of the atom can add on any of the carbon, every time result will be same. Now the second example, but2ene. When this reacts with HBr, H if adds up here or H adds up here, or when Br adds up here or Br adds up here, each time the situation is same. The product obtained will have the same formula. Alright, so this particular formula I have written when I have shown the addition of H here and Br here. What if I show the opposite, H here and Br here? Then the formula will be CH3 single bond CHBr single bond CH2 single bond CH3. See dear student, there is no difference. Both the compounds are same. Now, what if we have unsymmetrical alkenes? So unsymmetrical alkenes, the best example is propene, a very simple example. When it's going to react with HBr, then the addition of unsymmetrical alkenes always take place according to the Markovnikov's rule, which you have studied in class 11th. According to this rule, the most negative part of the attacking reagent goes to the carbon which contains less number of hydrogen. So according to this rule, Br will go to the second carbon and H will go to the first carbon. So that's the reason we have the major product as CH3 single bond CHBr single bond CH3. That means 2-bromopropane. I hope it is clear. Now, what if same alkene reacts with HBr in the presence of any organic peroxide? Organic peroxide like benzoyl peroxide, alright, or any organic peroxide. Then dear students, the reaction goes anti to Markovnikov rule. Means reaction takes place according to anti-Markovnikov rule. Now what is this anti-Markovnikov rule? According to anti-Markovnikov rule, the negative part goes to the carbon which has more number of hydrogen. Alright, it's just opposite to the Markovnikov rule. Alright, since the reaction goes anti to Markovnikov rule in presence of organic peroxide, so this is also called as peroxide effect or Kharash effect. I hope it is clear.